Ooh, ooh, ah, ah, live, learn, grow on Penyo channel. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hello, hi Penyo community, Bafenyi, Conquerors. We are more than conquerors. Unleash the power within. It's a feel good now kind of vibe. First timers, awesome. Welcome to Penyo channel. Subscribers and regulars, thank you, grateful, much appreciated. Keep coming and stay. Penyo means victory, for we are victorious. It's a triumphal procession. Today is better than yesterday and tomorrow will be better than today. Iyanla Vanzant. In the meantime, finding yourself and the love you want. In life, when you have something good going on, you nurture it. The main key for all those is knowing yourself and loving yourself. Be what you want to attract so that you can relate and be relatable. Be discreet and content. Summary of the book. Nowhere do we learn more about ourselves and life than in relationships. The various channels of our lives are intertwined and interdependent. The same confusion you find in loving your partner, loving yourself, can show up in your career. It can affect your relationships with your children. As time goes on, you will come up with answers, believing each answer is the right one. You will incorporate certain new behaviors and beliefs into your life. As each one proves to be a little off the mark, you will find new beliefs, parameters and conditions to place on loving and being loved. It's called meantime hysterical. Reflection, evaluation, and learning require a willingness to do the grunt work. When you are not happy where you are not quite sure if you want to live or how to live, you are in the meantime. It's a state of limbo. You are hanging on, ready to let go, afraid to fall, not wanting to hurt yourself, afraid you will hurt someone else. In the meantime, you pray the other person will let go first so that you will not feel guilty. Life is all about love. Love is the only true meaning of life. Life, no love, requires us to give up our dignity, self-worth, career objectives, favorite television program, or our good common sense. Love is the ability to bring all of you together under one roof at one time as one experience. Love is an experience of oneness, a union of the mind and heart. We attempt to create this union with others before first creating it with ourselves. This is absolutely impossible. You cannot get love from the outside until you are loved on the inside. In the meantime, we do many things in the name of love for the sake of love. We watch and listen to others, believing they know all there is to know about love and relationships. The truth is that they, like the rest of us, are learning by trial and error. In the meantime, while we are learning the truth about love, we can make a pretty big mess of most things. Nowhere do we make a bigger mess than in our so-called loving relationships. Love is the only thing we need. Love is our peace. Love is our joy, health, and wealth. Love is our identity. We go into relationships looking for love, not realizing that we must bring love with us. We must bring a strong sense of self and purpose into a relationship. We must bring a sense of value of who we are. We must bring an excitement about ourselves, our lives, and the vision we have for ourselves and our lives. We must bring a respect for wealth and abundance. Having achieved it to some satisfactory degree on our own, we must move into relationships willing to share what we have, rather than being afraid of someone taking it. Joyful sharing and excitement, value, purpose, and vision. That's what love is about. When we bring these things to the relationship, love becomes a great multiplier and enhances the experience of life. When you do not have these things in place, the search to find love sets up the experiences we need to discover what is true about love and what is not. The discovery process is called the meantime. When we believe we do not have enough love in our lives, we enter the meantime. What we fail to understand is that we are the love we seek. Until we can recognize ourselves as love and live in harmony with our true identity, the void grows deeper, wider, and more painful. People cannot fulfill your needs. They may want to, they may try to, they may convince you that they can, but they cannot. What people can do for one another is make the need seem less urgent. We distract each other so that we forget temporarily what we need. We help one another replace a pressing need with something else. In the meantime, the need does not disappear, it dissipates. In a nutshell, people need love. God is love. What we need is God. The most frightening of all being those things we believe we will have to give up to get to God. Instead, we say we need the love of another person because this is the kind of love most of us believe we can handle to some degree or another. We also think we need a house, a car, a few kids, a job so that we can feed the kids. All these things are important, even essential to our well-being, but what we really need to live on and live in is love. We also think that these things and people bring more love into our lives. Do they? On some level they do. What they do in actuality is provide us with the opportunity to share the love we are and the love we have within, which is God's love. Common things we do in search of love or a relationship in which we want to be loved. Each of these will inevitably fail to meet our needs. They will take us to a hellish meantime experience. All the signs say this is not the one, but you ignore your internal alarm. Fear of being alone or belief that you cannot have what you want in a relationship. You accept the first person who comes along. You confuse friendship and niceness with romantic love. You get caught up in the packaging and promises. You force your desires for a relationship onto another person or issue an ultimatum. You choose to believe that what your partner has done to another person, he or she will not do to you. Sexual compatibility is mistaken for love. You don't express how you feel because you believe it will hurt your partner's feelings. Finding love and maintaining our dignity is something we often struggle to do in our relationships. Anything we resist will persist. What a meantime is and will always be is a catalyst to a deeper awareness of love for yourself and others. It is a therapeutic review of your beliefs, notions, ideas, and perceptions of what love is all about. When we are alone without a love attachment, we have a pretty good idea about what we feel and where we are as far as love is concerned. When, however, we are in a relationship having a meantime experience, the picture is often a lot less focused. Responsibility is the detergent you must use to discover what you want to do, when you want to do it, how you want to do it, and why you do it. The answer will reveal to you exactly how you end up in the meantime, loveless and or confused. In the basement, you don't know what was wrong. On the first floor, you learn what it was. On the second floor, you will learn that there has been absolutely nothing wrong with what you have been thinking, believing, saying or doing, other than the fact that it did not get you what you want. You know what to do and what not to do. It's called change of mind. Surrender is an abrasive cleanser, and it is the spiritual cleanser for the work you must do on the first floor. Surrender works best when it is used in combination with forgiveness. Be willing to hear the unpleasant. Be willing to face the uncomfortable. Surrender the belief that you cannot deal with confrontation, rejection, or abandonment. By forgiving yourself for ever believing such things, you are more than equipped to handle any situation when you stand in a consciousness of surrender and forgiveness. You know why? Because you no longer have a need to be right. Your only goal is to live, love, and be happy. Your broken pieces will be healed by love. Your mangled mind will be repaired by love. Your house will be cleaned by love. You now know that hiding, avoiding, judging, shutting down, and living in fear does not make you happy. In response to wanting love, you will choose not to do these things anymore. On your climb between the second and third floor, each time you apply what you know, another situation will arise to test if you trust what you know. The basement is willingness. The first floor is truth and responsibility. The second floor is surrender and forgiveness. In order to make it to the third floor, you will need trust and patience. Patience will be required in order to know what, when, where, and how much of what you have learned needs to be applied in every experience of life. Trusting yourself to know that you know is a necessary step towards developing patience and self-love. Do not put your stuff on the other person. Set your own agenda and accept responsibility for yourself. If you look at universal laws, what you have is light and dark, up and down, good and bad, male and female. They are complementary. They all lend to wholeness and completion. That's balance. Having two different things on opposite sides of the scale that look different and act different but are in fact extremes of the same thing. You cannot be with somebody exactly like you. Acceptance, tolerance, and harmony. Learn to work together. That is what love is about. Do not attempt to create a carbon copy of yourself. That is not balance. Thanks for watching. Kindly like, share, comment, and subscribe. Be the light and keep shining. Heart to heart, from my heart to yours, it's all love. La 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 la. Heart to heart, from my heart to yours, it's all love. Thanks for watching Penyo channel. Take care, love, joy, peace, faith, hope. La la la, la 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 la, la la la, la la la.